YouTubers, Layla again. As you can tell, or as you can see, I've started to paint or prime the Kenworth and the box trailer, which is now ready to be painted. The paint I've been using, and I will show you, is over this way. Now, it being the color that I actually used was a simple, and if I can find it, in any automotive store, you get Bright Touch, and this is a general purpose primer, which is something I would recommend using. Now, I bought 2 cans of Duplicolor, not sure how many coats I'm going to be doing. I bought 2 cans of the same Duplicolor Engine Red. And this stuff really works well for automotive paint, which is going to be good for the truck kit. And you go to any hardware store, and I found these are handy. This is something that attaches to the spray. Pretty much what I normally do sometimes is I use it, and of course I'm doing this one hand to show you exactly what this does. I usually take this little piece right here, and I actually mount it in here. So it pretty much sits in, as you would see it there. Now, usually when I paint any type of automotive, I normally, now going back into the garage where the Kenworth body is now. Yeah, I know. Floor looks like shit, yeah, but, you know, it's all good. Now, as you can tell, I usually paint the body upside down. Usually I flip it over, and the same goes for this. I usually flip all these upside down to actually show where I am going with the paint. Now, let's see. In a second, and I shake up the can, obviously. So now I can start spraying. I'll leave the door open for proper ventilation. Usually I find it's best to have it within a good distance as I'm spraying it very carefully, making sure I get everything. Shake, spray, and repeat. Of course, though, spraying this has a bit of a heavy side to it, but I'm okay with that. So I go within a good distance and I spray. Try to do it very even, making sure that the first coat normally covers, and then you can actually do everything else shortly after. Normally, the reason why I'm doing it with this red is to match it to the Coca-Cola theme that I am actually doing for. And with anything like this type of trailer, model kit, always make sure you go gradual. Do the best you can to cover up whatever you can. And always make sure, you know, I know this is like the inside. Normally people say, oh, it doesn't matter, but like I said, usually a show truck, generally would be better for this. You know, just make sure you get everything as a first coat. You know, don't be cheap, don't be skimp with the paint, but also keep a good distance between you and the project you're spraying. As you can tell, this is how it will look like. Now the same thing that goes for the body and everything else. Normally I just do it evenly, as far as I can get with the paint. Just shaking in between coats. Making sure you get whatever you can. Sometimes, like the model kit will have its own direction. Parts will go one way or another. But at the same time, you just keep spraying at it. And it will work in. Whatever you don't get, you can always get back. For an example, like if you can't get everything to the top, you always come back for it afterwards. And from there, you just let it sit. You make it look as if it was meant to be. Now, normally I don't spray and video record a lot of times, but given the circumstances, this is a video. It just shows how much talent I kind of have for spraying. But at the same time, I'm also keeping in mind that using the right paint for this color is a bit of a trick. So I do what I can to liven it up a little bit and get the paint scheme going. However, now this is going to be tricky because sometimes if one thing just falls over or rolls over to the side, you have to somehow carefully find a spot that's dry enough where you can actually move it. And hopefully you get the whole truck painted, or car, whatever. They always tell you never to stop with any simple coating. You don't stop in between coats, but given the circumstances of how this truck is being done, it is always readily important to keep how much of an eye you do on these things. And at this point, you never ever stop in the spraying process so the paint won't dry uneven. So other than that, you know, once you get everything set, you're good to go. Oh, and I missed a spot. A couple. That's no big deal. Those spots will be touched up real quick and sprayed. And now I can only just let it sit. Well, this is it for now for the YouTube video. And like I said, if you like, please subscribe. And hoping to see you again in the next segment.